The hair is messy. All I did today was putting on some fresh clothes and brushing my teeth. And now we're here recording this video. I think I will call this for the days where you don't want to, but you have to. And I know that my have to is very, may vary a lot from your have to. And I'm very well aware that my I don't want to is a very luxurious problem. Not even a problem. But what happened? Why are we here? What do we do? Why do I need you? Over the weekend, from Thursday till Saturday night, I was live streaming a new game that came out called Monster Hunter Wilds. On Sunday, I took a day off, to recover and to prepare for the week. And I also played the whole day. And now my brother bought the game. And now all I want to do is play with him, because this is a game we've been playing 4 years ago. The older version, or the other version of this game, the one that came out before. And it is the most lovely time ever. Spending time with my brother, doing the things we love. It doesn't have to be a game. It can be everything else. But for us, it happened to be that we were bonding a lot over different things, but also over this game. And it's always a great time. And it's rare that you have a game that you can play together where you have 100% fun. Nothing. We played other games together where, I don't know, even if you play FIFA, maybe you all know the FIFA players who they don't have 100% fun all the time. By far not. I don't even know if I'm a frame. I just wanted to take a different angle today because I wanted to have the lighting, because I need a little bit of the outside after staying inside for so long. And so I thought today I just share this video in spirits of doing the things, even if you don't want to, that you have to. And for me, I have to get this cleaned up. I have to get into the new week. I have to be an adult, even though I just want to play games, which, thankfully to you guys, is what I would consider part of my job. But still, I'm a grown-up person. I gotta fix this. And I gotta, still do things like getting the apartment in order. The question is, do I really have to? Who's telling me off if I don't? Well, in the end, rotten food is probably the last thing that will tell me to do it, right? That's a little late then. But I want to acknowledge here the feelings. That's the reason why I'm also in here, like messy hair and stuff. Because, I know there can be situations that are different than mine, obviously, where when you have to do things but you don't want to, or you simply cannot, or your energy is limited, or you don't feel motivated at all to do anything. And you may also be an adult. I know, we are adults, even though sometimes I feel like, who decided that? And who is trusting us with all of this, all of this. Who is trusting us with all of this? Hop. And I lost my train of thought. But I know that there's different things, and I thought maybe this could somehow passively be a help for you, because I'm also a little bit, in Germany we would say through the wind, which means like thoughts are scattered, voice is a little bit, beaten up from speaking so much. And the last thing that I want to do here is compare my situation of not wanting to clean up with a more serious situation you might have of not being able to, energy-wise, mental state-wise. But I know how that can feel. Been there, done that type of scenario. And by the way, second camera is today the first camera. Oh my God, switched up. So, in inspiration of my For the Bare Minimum days, This is my photo if you don't have to, but you don't want 2 days. Pizza. My tip, then you know I've been gaming. If my Sunday food is pizza, then I didn't even bother standing up to cook me some food. It's actually crazy. I'm enjoying the game a lot. I also do enjoy that you guys passively hold me accountable for getting my ass up and, you know, producing videos, making content. Because that's the biggest difference between being self-employed. I was self-employed before, or still am on the side, but less often, as a sound technician. So I know how it is to you know, not have external forces, you know, make sure that you have work, you know, when you have to get out there and every day you work, you kinda, if you can schedule your own time, you know, you gotta make sure you do something with the time. And it's easy to just be like, you know, for example, today, I'm not writing any emails, I'm not trying to get any new jobs, I'm just staying here and playing games. But then you would hurt yourself ultimately, and at the end of the day, I would feel shit. Same with today, but the difference is, with you guys, I also have to do the laundry, because I don't have any shirts left. With you guys, it's always like a schedule. And even though you're not actively telling me that you are waiting for a video to be out there, and I know we're not there yet where 1 million people wait, but if 10, 20, 200, you know, people wait for me, who am I to not try my best to deliver to that need, to that wish, you know, of, for example, Monday videos. There's the rest of the pizza. Not the rest of the pizza to be eaten, but the rest of the packaging. Hop. I'm not gonna lie. Today I just need you guys to be here with me to give me the motivation to just do this. And yeah, I'm at a loss for words. So if I'm at a loss for words, maybe I just talk about the thing that I'm wanted to talk about anyway, and that is the game, and why is it so important to me, and what is the you know, what is going on, Flin? Because maybe you guys are not gamers, which is totally understandable. You know, not everybody does everything, and I'm now trying to make some references so you may understand the feeling better if you want to. Monster Hunter is a franchise that, you know, has different games, or released different games over the years, different platforms, whatever. But I played this as a child, you know, as a kid, and I know it was too hard. I like dinosaurs as a kid a lot. People from the stream know I still like them today, maybe in a different way, but like dinosaurs are still cool. Okay, something fell over. Dinosaurs are still the most coolest thing I've ever seen. Well, technically not seen. The coolest thing I've ever imagined, or people imagine, because, you know, they look different. Technically, we don't really know how they look, but whatever. And in this game, you basically monster hunter. You hunt monsters, which are mostly looking like, to be fair, like dinosaurs. And as a child, I was like, oh my god. And just the satisfaction. A game, like I always said, a game for me needs a few things for me to feel like addicted to it. There needs to be a social factor, so multiplayer, so I can share my achievements, I can share with people. I mean, that gets better and better with like YouTube, social media being a thing where people talk about the game, but it's also amazing when it's in the game, you know, the multiplayer. People can play together, can show each other what we achieved, play with each other. Then I want to create my own character. I want to be able to wear different armor pieces, different swords. I want to get materials to make these swords. Basics, you know. And Monster Hunter attempts to do all of that in the best way possible. Because when you actually win against the monster, you then get materials from the monster, and then you make a weapon or an armor out of it, and it really looks like you use these materials. You know, like if you get a horn from it, then the weapon looks like a horn. Kind of, you know what I mean? But this is just makes me happy, right? Okay. Now, my brother doesn't play a lot of video games per se. I would say he's more like a casual gamer when I'm like it's like a big part of my life. He was more like a sports game or whatever. But this game, the earlier version, was the first game that actually struck a nerve with him too. And so he kind of dipped into my world of, getting to love all of these different aspects I just talked about. And so we could play together. And yes, I could be the big brother who knows the game better, and then I can help him out. I know, but big brother stuff, okay? That's something I still enjoy from time to time. Now that he's like so all grown up, I still enjoy being able to, feel to get a call or a message just asking me like, what is the best thing? What should I do now? I know, can't lie. And now there's a new game of that. So all of this experience now goes into the second stage of him knowing the game already, getting better at it. And now we can really like nerd out about it. And I'm like, give me that. Give me that. Of course, there's always this fine line that I'm never really sure about. And I totally understand it when people say that. Like, it's just a game. There's more important things in life. Oh, if I would be self-employed, like some people may be like, oh, I don't even have the luxury of thinking about working shorter or, playing a game first on my priority list. I get all of that. I understand all of it. But this for me is not about being lazy and playing a game. This for me is about, so much more. Family, playing together, friendship, human connection. And in the end, isn't everything always about human connection somehow, at least for me? That it's so important for me. And if things make you happy, do them more. And if things don't make you happy, do them less. I mean, it's easily said when you can choose, right? Some people cannot choose. I'm struggling here myself, with how to see that, how to view that, and how I can justify for myself making a video, talking to you, being like, oh, I don't want to clean up, I want to play a game. When I'm well aware that this is a very, very privileged scenario to be in, right? But I mean, I always said this situation didn't happen overnight, right? It's not coming from, from nothing. To have this situation, to feel good in it, that's I feel like the biggest achievement of mine. Because, I've been a gamer my whole life, and I've played games next to my job, and it's always meant that the job comes first. And now I have a job where I can integrate gaming into it. It's the most insane thing if you really think about it. Such a blessing. And I don't know how long this will continue, right? Because social media is fast-lived. You never know I'm not at all at the point where I feel super safe with it, or it is the way I want to. But that's the reason why, as long as I can, right, I want to just live it in full. You know what I mean? Because I'm still thinking of all of this will be taken away from me, I don't know, in the future, because it's too good to be true. So I might as well use it a little bit now if I later have to go back to, I don't know, a employment scenario. So, yeah, you see, I'm struggling myself with this. What I tell you all the time is, take your achievements, believe in them, be happy about it, be unapologetically happy for yourself. And I feel like this is what I'm now, will take myself up on, and I'm just unapologetically happy that I am in this situation here. That I can even think about, I can work today maybe only 5 hours instead of 8. Then I have more time for free time. Of course, there's days where it's different, where you have like, I don't know, a whole 10-hour day. But in the end, it's still for things I like. That's such a big difference from when back in the day I had like 12-hour days of things I maybe like a little less, to say it diplomatically. And I have the biggest respect for everybody of you guys out there who's doing jobs they don't like, to just get the shit done. You're the heroes, man. What I want to say is, I don't know what I want to say. Today is just one of those days. I don't know what I want to say. I feel like I've been rambling a bit, actually trying to justify my happiness about being able to just play a simple game. Maybe I'm a little bit embarrassed by it, right? I feel like it's not maybe a grown-up thing to be so happy about it. But at the same time, isn't this how I planned for my, or how I, not planned, but how I want my life to be? Shouldn't I be more happy if it then finally is in a state where I can take advantage of that for once? I guess the main thing here is I don't want people who have to do a job every day that they don't like, offended. Or you have to feel like you have to be on the defense about it, or I don't know. This is what happens most often that you also see in comment sections with other people, or the main questions every streamer gets asked is, what is harder, streaming or working a 9-to-5 job? And I mean, the only real answer to that is the job is always easier. Like when you compare two jobs, the job where you have more fun probably feels easier to do. So if there's a person who enjoys the 9-to-5 job, who enjoys the shit out of that, right? Every day they're like, nice, this is my people, this is my office, this is my work. Maybe I'm maybe it's more like 9-to-5. Maybe it's a firefighter or something who have shift work. I don't know exactly how the work works for firefighters, but I'm sure I always heard about them being very proud of what they do and saving freaking lives. Holy shit. People in hospitals, So I guess the answer is what you have fun with is probably the best job to do. And this is the easier job. And I worked 6 hours that felt like a million, and I never wanted to return. I worked 12 hours on festivals and stuff as a sound technician, or maybe even more, 4 days in a row. And that felt amazing, felt exhausting, but like still like a lot of fun. So back to the topic of today is doing the things when you don't want to, but you have to. I think the main thing for me is, and I'm actually scared of now everything is full of soap. Damn, that maybe was a mistake. What I'm afraid of is having to go back to a job I don't like. And there's no topic on that and no label on that, what that is. You know, there's just, I don't want to do a job that I don't like. And because the last time I did that, I got so, I don't know, sucked. I got my life sucked out of me to a point where, you know, bad thoughts arise, thoughts you don't want to have. And I do not want to return to that again. Maybe that's the reason why I cling so much to things, to doing things that I enjoy. But again, I only started doing that after things happened that made me question this whole system, right? And I'm not saying that the system is cannot work for you. I know a lot of people who tell me that they're very happy with what they do in a 9-to-5 job. Lovely. I just want to work and be happy with it, no matter what it is. I'm now using this towel for everything, even though it's fully wet, because afterwards I will put it in the wash anyway, so I guess it's okay if it soaks up all the extra water that is around here. Yeah, I guess this whole video is just me trying to justify my little unadulterated happiness while being mindful of situations you guys are in. And so in the end we can come together and all get the things done that we have to get done today. And hopefully afterwards, feel more accomplished about ourselves, about what we do, about the clean apartment, bringing out the trash, putting on clothes, getting out for a walk, brushing teeth, or whatever little thing you needed to do today, but you didn't want to. So, thank you for being here. I hope you have an amazing start to your week. Thank you for helping me out, getting things done. And yeah, let's try to do more things that are fun to do.